full ownership of a book only comes when you have made it a part of yourself, and the best way to make yourself a part of it is by writing in it. Charles Van Doren. Hi, I'm Bernice. Here's how I annotate documents on reMarkable Paper Pro to engage with what I'm reading and absorb more information. Let's start with highlighting main points and key statements. No need to overthink this one. I use that classic yellow color for bold, eye-catching highlights. After you've finished your first read, I recommend going back through the document and selecting the 5 or so most important parts you highlighted. I draw a red star with the marker in the margin next to these highlights. Later, when I'm reviewing the document, I can quickly see my main takeaways. The key to effective highlighting is using it sparingly. You could draw a diagonal stroke to highlight an entire paragraph, but I find it adds too much clutter to the page. Instead, if you need to highlight more than just a few words, try underlining the sentence, or drawing a vertical line next to the paragraph with the fine liner. Hold the end of the stroke to draw a straight line. If you need to remind yourself why you underlined a passage, pan with 2 fingers to give yourself more space to write margin notes. Sometimes it can be helpful to analyze how an author constructs an argument. You can use a differently colored highlighter for this, or write the numbers next to the points in a sequence. If I see the author repeat an argument or a term in the text, I circle it and write the page number in the margin. I use blue ink to distinguish these references from my other notes. Active reading is a conversation between you and the author. As you read, interrogate the text with your own thoughts and comments. It's great for your reading comprehension. I save the space at the bottom of the page to write down my own reflections or any questions I might have. One final tip. I like to add my annotations as a separate layer. So if I ever want to return to that clean, uncluttered reading experience, I can hide my annotations with a tap. I hope these techniques help you become a better reader, whether you're reading for work or pleasure. And for more tips on how to get organized, improve your workflow, and find focus, check out the Learning and Inspiration Hub using reMarkable. You'll find it at reMarkable.com. Thanks for watching.